So.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
Once again, it's Walker. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. He's just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Walker. And some space opens as he's brought down, following a gain of 6. From 29, here's 2nd and 4. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss. Gotta get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. Shotgun run now with Walker. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Walker. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Darnold to throw. He'll check this one down to Charbonnet. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Walker.
Well, you just like running this here.
Touchdown Seahawks. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Jason Myers
Nothing I can.
to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks will take a
This game, this is good.
lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. He'll get across the 5. That's it. Good coverage. They got him down at the 6.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Okay, ready? On play action, Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. He's got it! A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
46 yards. That's good for a Washington first down.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's
16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Washington.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards and a first down. On first and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Jalen Lane, touchdown Commanders. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Commanders come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Ron Payne there for the stop.
It's a pickup of 3.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Room to run past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They gained 18 yards on that ball. It's good for a Seahawks first down. On the handoff, this is Walker. And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
That was a special run, Mike. I mean, it's just rare to have that combination of contact, balance, and strength to not only run through the contact, but then to also have the speed to break away once you get into the open field.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Okay, we'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
50-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Now Daniels. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10. Ready. Throwing is Daniel. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now pass deep for McClory. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
Here we go. Start.
Throwing again. Daniel. Down the field, but
This game's bullshit, man. Bullshit.
McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And
I
it's
hate
going to
it.
be fourth down.
Chad Ryland on for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
And that one bounces off the crossbar, but it goes in. It's good. And the Commanders are back within 4 at 14-10. So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Has an opening past the 40. And he's going to be taken down. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Seahawks.
Now Walker. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run. That's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll run here with Walker. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
On second down, Walker. He'll work forward for a couple. Johnny Newton there on the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
On 3rd and a yard, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Throwing, Darnold. He'll buy time left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. It's a pickup of 14.
Whatever matters.
And the decision
Fuck
to
this
go
game.
for it pays off. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Go, set.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this.
Set. Ready. Set.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the one, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
The first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. Walker trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Go, lady. Go, lady. Go, lady. Ready. Go, lady. Space up.
To throw is Darnold. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
You work all week on these goal-to-go situations. You gotta have it. You've got to take advantage when you're down this close, and not exactly an ideal sequence. Run game stuffed. Then you go to the air, and your protection can't hold up. Now you've got to try to find something here on third and goal, and what was once a promising drive could end up being a bit of a letdown.
Now, where will they mark him? It looks like he's a little bit short, just by about the length of the football. So decision time coming up. It's fourth down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seattle.
One thing you know how to do is run.
Touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Stephanie. Ready.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete.
I thought you said we can't run all the time.
Defender right there in the area.
I thought you said we have to mix up the play calling.
It brings up second down.
I thought you also said
he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting
you have
there
to
in a
play,
hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
mix up the plays.
Second and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. He's going to air this one out. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of
He
return.
always changes
off an
stuff every
interception.
time.
Boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They run with Walker. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come
What the
away
true
with some
clock
points
now,
of
this
their
is
own.
over.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching
Yeah,
the
but can't wait for the
NFL
offseason.
on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Let's go.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Icky Manwari is there to make the play. Second down, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Yeah.
Now a give, but here comes the reverse. He's going to be marked down short of the 45, short of the first down, and here comes third down. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
And 1.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
They'll try and run for this with Henry.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And he's going to have the Commanders' first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
On the check.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the give, here's Henry. And he'll get forward for a couple. Icky Manwari is there to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Going for it all. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready.
Here's a run.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal.
Come on. Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
A loss of 7.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Throwing now. Daniel. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And It is 4th down. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders will cut into that lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. There goes set. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. It's an even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
It's a gain of 20. And the Seahawks 1st down.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Darnold. That one swung out wide to Walker. There he goes again. And he's got another one. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
I thought you can't run the same point.
After the TD, Myers comes
I
on
can't
down
wait till
to
he
kick it away.
goes over the limit.
We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Let's go.
The stats limit.
Ready. Daniels now on 1st down. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
8 yards
From the 43. Here's 2nd and a couple.
at the 43-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to keep it himself.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Get it. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. On 4th down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. And this is going to work out just fine. Kick goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
We got sack.
Once again, it's Walker.
Kenneth Walker, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 13-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 1.
They'll try and run for this with Charbonnet. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So it's fourth down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds.
31-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Start out here with an option to the left. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a
Need to
lot of
change the
success
quarterback
running
rule.
the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Flush to his right. Taking off. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 3.
Come on. Come on.
To throw is Daniels. He's got the veteran Zachers. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Panthers first down.
First.
First and 10.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Forced out left. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
The reason why we have those rules
60 Eagle. 60
is nobody can't stop it.
On the option, they give it to Henry. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
No gain on the play.
It is third and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt.
Because you suck, right?
You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Now pass deep from McClory. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
That's called pick your weight up.
At this point, they're just trying to make something positive.
Because you don't want people to be
In
green.
the fourth quarter, this secondary blanketed the entire field, and the ball ends up falling into the wrong arms.
On first down, they'll start with Charbonnet. And he'll get back to the line.
I thought you would like a challenge.
Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you,
You can't stop it. You should pick your weight up, right?
Drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here's a second and 12. Flags coming. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. From the gun, it's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's out of bounds. That gain is 13.
We can be good
More manageable third down.
if you have the settings.
Running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
They're down
Not
to
big
3.
cheese because we can be good at the game.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He's got the first down, not by a whole lot. Only gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs.
Everyone have different levels of playing. Quarterback, real life Michael Vick, Cam Newton. All these elite quarterbacks can throw and run. How can they run? Please explain how these quarterbacks can run, but you won't let them run. WTF. Yes.
On the ground, it's Walker. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
I would choose the flip out of you, but I would want to. They want all the cheese. Magic Remus.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And the defense there to meet him.
I know how to cheese too, left out loud,
And bring up third down.
but I don't do it.
Anything really to write home about. What it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
From the gun, on third down, it's Darnold. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
That's good for a Seahawks.
How are we supposed to play our style of football?
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. Pushed out to his left. Off he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
10 at the 19-yard line.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
Another Seahawks first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Walker. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Leads to second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Darnold. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
They'll try and throw. Here's Darnold. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. Frankie Louvu, relentless in his pursuit. He forces the big loss and brings up 4th and goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Returning is Igbenogany. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Come on, come on.
Throwing is Daniel. Out to his right. He's going to let this one go deep. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.